So we went bowling a couple of weeks ago, and I swear there's three things on the planet that will never evolve, and that's bowling alleys, roller skating rinks, and elementary school cafeterias. But anyway, I was remembering how when the boys were little, we used to get the bumpers for the lanes so that they couldn't veer totally off to the left or totally off to the right until they learned how to stay neutral. And I was thinking, man, wouldn't it be awesome if life came with bumpers? And then I started thinking, well, it can. So as somebody who lived in survival mode for decades and my programming ran deep, I want to share with you a strategy that put bumpers in my life. So for those people out there that are in survival mode, I have so much compassion for you because it's exhausting and it's painful because you constantly feel like you're being attacked. You are constantly analyzing every situation for the good and the bad so that you can prepare for the next step. You do not want to be caught off guard. So my tip for you today is to take a step back and put bumpers in your lanes. Try and imagine that there is no good and there is no bad, because that's the truth about things. Things are just things. Events are just events. People are just people. There is no good and there is no bad. We assign the good and the bad meaning, which sets off our reactions to all sorts of different things. So here's a little story. There's a Eastern Chinese, I believe, a parable about a farmer and his son who had one horse. That's all they had to their name, one horse. And one day, that horse went missing. He ran away. And all the villagers said, "Oh, what a terrible thing. You must be so devastated. The one thing that you had is gone. What are you going to do now? That must be so bad." And the farmer says, And then a couple of days later, that horse comes back. And he brings 10 wild horsey friends with him. So now they've got all these horses. And the villagers say, "Oh my gosh, you're so lucky. What an amazing thing. You have all these horses now to train and to help you work." And the farmer says, And then a couple of days later, while the son is training one of the wild horses, he falls off and he breaks his leg. And the villagers say, "Oh no, this is awful. What are you going to do? You have nobody to help you work in the fields, train the horses. What are you going to do? It must be devastating." And the farmer says, And then a couple of days later, the country goes to war and the army comes by to draft all of the young, able soldiers. But the son has a broken leg, so he can't go to war, and he is saved. And everybody says again, "Oh, you must be so grateful that he broke his leg." Anyway, you get the point of the story. You just have no idea. Things are not good, and they are not bad. They are just things. So today, try and practice today. Try and practice with those little bumpers of just staying neutral. And I promise you, it will bring some peace to your life when you step into that mode and stop reacting to everything. Have a good day. Enjoy bowling.